All right, welcome to PTWeather. If you go to PTWeather.com, you'll have your hands on what I think is the best climate and forecast analytics tool available. Uh, so if you're there for the first time, it's really easy to use. It's gonna be a quick tutorial on how to use it and some of this basic tab stuff. To use it, all you gotta do is draw a box and hit submit, and you get your first weather map back. That weather map reflects this time shown here, the weather parameter here, you can choose from all of these, and your model right here, you can choose from all of these. HRR and NAM are only over North America and are higher resolution than GFS. Over here, your statistics on the weather map that was drawn, your minimum value in this box that you drew, your maximum value, and your average value. Over here, your model run, and the forecast hour you're looking at for that model run, and the available hours to you. How do I get to 384 hours? Well, you can increment using this. You can go forward an hour like that. You can see that forecast hour number changing each time I do it. I can go backwards as well. That map changes as well. We can go by days as also. Well, maybe I want to see what the next day is. Now we're at forecast hour 36. Maybe I want to stick with hours and do like 9 hours because I'm a 9-hour kind of guy. Yeah. 9-hour increments. Awesome. Each time I do that, you can see the statistics change for the weather map. You can choose different model runs. Maybe you want to see what that time was for an earlier model run. Probably not, though. At least not with temperature. But if it was like snow, if it was winter time right now, this would be pretty cool to see how the snowstorms are trending in different areas. And then down here, you've got different things you can do with your color ramp. So right now is a static color ramp down here, but you can make it a relative color ramp, meaning that the values in the color ramp only reflect the min and max values in your drawn box, while static is just a predefined values. There's also discrete, which now makes them ranges of values. So like light blue here is between 20 and 32 degrees. So anything that's light blue to purple is all below freezing, which can be useful. It's useful when you like go hour to hour and see like, well, how's the weather changing over time? You can see that blue is retreating. It's getting warmer over the East Coast. And lastly, over here in this basic tab, you've got a colorblind ramp as well. I'll go back to relative. I know a lot of people who are colorblind, so that's why I added this in here, including my son, who, and I was like, hey, Micah, what do you think about this? It's like, it's all green. Yeah, there's a lot of colorblind people out there, I'm finding. All right. Down here, you can lock the relative values if you're at your color ramp. Otherwise, they're in a change. You can see if I go map to map, those lower and upper values change. But if you lock this, they won't change anymore. Likewise, if it's unlocked, you can change the values that they are. So I want to make the lower value 32 degrees. Now everything that's in a purpley color is below freezing. Anything above it is above freezing. Maybe you want to measure things. Let's go to precipitation. There's some precipitation. You know what? We're going to use, instead of a weather map, we're just going to use one of our overlays for this. So we're going to delete this map using this little trash can tool. I'm going to click overlays. There you've got cloud cover and radar. Maybe I want to see the size of a storm system. Maybe there's a hurricane coming. Well, this isn't a hurricane, but this is lake effect snow. You can check the area of weather systems, whether it's wind from a hurricane or precipitation area that's going to get a lot of rain. You can use that tool to get that. That little box I drew is 49 square miles. You can also measure distance. So if you want to know, it's like, oh, how long till this gets here? It's 37 miles. Not how long, but how far. And then lastly, over here, zoom to location tool. You can go to your location. A little blue dot is drawn. You can either make a weather map at this point and see what the value on that weather map is by clicking on it. So if I do temperature again, choose a different model for fun. Choose HRR, temperature, submit. We'll turn off my overlay as well. And nothing shows up. No, it's because HRR model is only an 18-hour model. So we're going to go back a day and re-hit submit. And there we go. And so if I want to see the temperature over me, I can click on that value. It's cold outside right now. Yellow usually doesn't indicate cold, but we're looking at a relative map. If I want to change it back to static, now it's in a green, getting close to blue, which, yes, those colors mean cold. If I want to see my forecast, you can do that too. Right click, show forecast. There's your forecast. You can choose a date. It goes out, the GFS model goes out 384 hours. All these drawings are done by my daughter, by the way. I'm not that good of a drawer. You can click next or previous to go to the previous day or the next day. You can change the model. I'm going to go to the NAM. That's only a 60-hour forecast, though, so it won't go that far out. HRRR is only a 18-hour forecast. But again, the NAM and HRRR are high resolution. You're going to get a better for short-term forecast than with a NAM, especially for your exact location. But that is PT Weather in a nutshell. I hope you like it, enjoy using it, have fun. In my next video, I'll show you how to use the AGS tab. Probably become a power user in that basic tab first, though. And then, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't know what that does, but that's what everyone who makes YouTube videos says, so I'm going to start saying it. Like and subscribe.